Welcome back to World of Warcraft. This is the Season of Discovery. We're playing as a Tauren Druid, starting the episode at the Sepulchre in Silverpine Forest. We completed Shadowfang Keep in the previous one, and I managed to run it one more time with the exact group. Casually asked at the end if anyone was interested in running the dungeon again, and everybody agreed. Some a bit more reluctant than others. We're gonna grab a decent ring here, the Seal of Sylvanas. And before I do anything else, let me just equip this and find the ruined boat, or the boat wreck, because we definitely have to grab the second half of the pendant for the Trial of the Sea Lion. Even though I can foresee needing the aquatic form in the near future, no reason to be putting it off anymore. We're here after all. A lone warrior fighting the moon rage. It's really quiet here. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Then again, not many people around. There's an undead captain. But what are they doing here? Just a low-level gem. Not what I expected. Loading debris. Haven't actually fished anything for a couple of episodes. You can see some fish. These are not elites. Okay. As long as we don't run into a shark or something, we're gonna be fine. Even though the quest is a bit tricky, we need to find the item somewhere on the ocean floor. Bit more kelp. I think I managed to sell quite a few herbs. My only real source of money. I was expecting skinning to be making some money, but honestly it's not. So what is in here? Mace and assorted junk. Definitely don't want to sell the ring. Manage the fish. Yeah, pretty much everything. You can see more kelp. Let's equip our crescent staff here. And I think I'm going to see if there's anybody trying to do Shadowfang Keep again. Yeah. Still haven't had enough of that place. Someone is looking for a tank. Unfortunately, we cannot tank it. Let's see, what we're actually looking for is... where exactly? Can see a fissure. Well, that's a good start, honestly. Discovered the Great Sea. Alright, so we have the Great Sea and we have the Forbidding Sea. And the Veiled Sea. Right. Not sure who placed a lockbox here. Yes, it doesn't really matter. Now, the other half is ours. We can swim to the surface. There is a shaman, level 24. Let's invite them. Can DPS or heal? Oh, he's already in a group. There's a hunter, there's a priest. Wait a minute. This was a shaman I tried to invite, right? Wasn't that Snoopy? Yeah. And we have a priest. Do we need a priest? Actually, we need a tank. Let's update the message. And I can also combine these two halves. No. Oh, I cannot. We have to be at the Shrine of Remulus. So we'll get there in time. I'm not going to... Who is this? There's a shaman. Perfect. So we have a shaman. Can't really see where they are. One is in Hillsbrad, the other one is probably flying toward the sepulchre. And a hunter is in the Thousand Needles. That might take a while. Probably find someone. There's another priest. Yeah, that's fine. He is also in the barrens. Hello, Druid 27, and she's rocking the same staff. There's our tank. I wonder what type of rune she's using. Molten Blast. That must be a new ability. There's the Way of Earth. Shield Mastery. Commander's Crest. It's a beautiful shield. Poor Hunter is confused. So we sold the Thistle, the Steel Bloom, and the Kelp. Earthwood, of course. Earthwood is probably the best way to make money.
What is it? Trust no one.
Corip has resurrection sickness. Something bad must have happened. And this is Snoopy the second shaman here. He's using Overload, Lava Lash, and the Way of Earth. The Meteor Shard. That's the weapon from the Archmages at the end of this dungeon. 18.3 damage per second. Requires level 24. Yeah, that sounds about right. Will probably take them a while to get here. The priest is probably flying. Our hunter is already in Nordgrimmar. Was scared for a moment. That apprentice was just sprinting towards us. These are level 14. Realistically, they don't really pose any threat to us. We need to kill some time until our friends arrive. We can fish. Could grind for experience. But I don't think there's anything around here that is high level enough. Enemies in Amber Mill are probably below level 20. I don't think it's going to work. Right, we cannot really share any quests. Entire Firewood Village is populated by these elites, and I think at night, maybe around midnight, they turn into warriors. During the day, they pose as humanoids. Well, maybe they can just shapeshift as well. I mean, at will. There's even a Death Guard in there. Offers you a... I'm not gonna call it an escort quest, because you essentially ambush the council members. They come to you. I wish there were more quests like that. Quite unique. And it's a low-level quest too. Pretty difficult to complete though, if you don't have I'm gonna say at least 4 people. Because they're all elites. Why is our priest taking damage? You know what? I think I just realized what happened. He probably arrived and jumped from the Windrider Tower. Can you summon me? Asks the priest. Unfortunately, there is no warlock in the group. And the meeting stones in this version of the game don't really work. I'm not sure what they're meant to be doing. Maybe provide shade. But I don't think you can interact with them. I wonder, was it the Burning Crusade or the Wrath of the Lich King where you could use them to summon party members? It was probably the Burning Crusade, right? So the hunter is almost here. The priest is probably waiting for the Zeppelin. I can see him next to the tower. Lots of trunks. So potions. Pieces of leather. These are really low level potions though. Should we be getting something higher? These are the level 3 potions. The minor mana potions are not bad. You can use these until, I guess, level 15. Bolt of woolen cloth. Might be able to sell these. 3 wool cloth, but again, probably not. We're at those. Refrenzy. Level 14, level 15. Guess there's not much to do here. Could follow the coastline. I don't expect to find anything though. Yeah, we probably got enough junk. Let's try... The hunter is here. Maybe we can start, but then again... The priest probably wants some experience as well. They're still at the Zeppelin Tower. They probably just missed it. Someone is running. Just a refugee. We get how much experience? About 154. That includes the rested experience bonus. It's honestly not that great. Is that a floating correct? I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Dallin Forgerite on a mount. It's a beautiful looking horse. I guess that's probably the worst part of being a Tauren. You're stuck with a Kodo. The skeletal horses are not my favorite either. I guess I like the raptors more. The Blood Elf mounts are just silly. But I guess they have the best animations, which makes sense since they were created a couple of years after the original mounts. An unbalanced idol. We need to balance the powers of Moon, Emerald Dream, and the Wild. Just what did I stumble upon here? The Moon, the Emerald Dream, and the Wild. And apparently it's unbalanced. We have to balance it before we learn its ability. Right, so let's think about this logically. When they say wild, Emerald Dream and the Moon. Maybe they're referring to the 30 specializations of the Druid. I guess the Moon would be the balance. Wild, obviously, the feral combat tree, and then Restoration would be the Emerald Dream. But right, that's interesting. What do I need to do? Do I need to cast a healing spell? Maybe do damage. So what is that exactly? We're balancing ourselves with the power of the moon. Right, it's Moonfire. So Moonfire is going to balance the power of the moon. The Emerald Dream. So the power of the Emerald Dream comes from healing. Maybe we can shapeshift. Okay, we're close. We're close. We need to use Moonfire. What about the power of the wild? Maybe it's bear form related. We're gonna figure it out eventually. So healing injuries, right? Casting Moonfire. Right, power of the wild. Wait a minute. Now we have everything. No. So shapeshifting increases our balance, our wild balance. Oh, look at that. Slaying enemies after they were afflicted by Moonfire increases the balance of the... increases moon balance. So, what do I need to do? So healing, maybe healing is just... I have no idea what I'm doing here. So the power of the moon is pretty straightforward, but when I shift into bear form, for example, it doesn't really do anything. Hey, there's another Power of Emerald Dream. Okay. Hey, our priest is here. But I guess we can figure that out later. I definitely want to try shifting around more, but we run out of mana immediately. So I guess that's gonna take a while. I'm supposed to be healing. Okay, the hunter needs a buff. The cat probably too. Love Stealer is probably going to be our tank. Let me enable Healbot. I'm gonna type Healbot enable. Adamant is going to open the courtyard door. Then we can move on to the next part of the dungeon. Rugged Spolders. I believe everyone already has some. Yeah, the Shaman does. Snappy does. Not do that yet. Them just body bullying everything. We're high enough that we can deal with it. I don't really mind. Even if we die here, it's not a big deal. Well, kind of is. We're gonna waste a lot of time running back. Can't even remember what a graveyard is in this zone. Probably somewhere near the sepulcher, unless there's another. Somewhere to the south, maybe. Maybe near Pyrewood Villas. the feeling I run out of mana much faster when I'm using damage over time. Well, healing over time spells. Healing touch is not that good either. I'm gonna pass on this one, Frozen Wrath, for all the Frost mages. Come to think of it, most of the mages I see are fire. Maybe they gave them some major buffs. Completely out of mana. Healing power is at 5. Power of the moon is at 3. The power of the wild is probably going to be a problem. They do mention that we have to balance these powers. No idea what that means though. An obvious answer would be they have to be at the same level. But wouldn't that be too easy? We'll try to figure it out after the dungeon. I would hate to have someone dying because I'm distracted trying to figure out the new rune. And that is the second one we find completely by accident. One was from the Grim Totem somewhere in Stone Talon Mountains. It was near the Grim Totem village, so pretty close to the border. And this one was from one of the Worgen. Need a lot of healing here. Did I get some mana back because of Lifeblood? Refunds half its mana cost. That is a wand. Oh, this is gonna be good. I made it. Can't really decurse them yet. 3 points of intellect. Don't care that much for the spirit. But you know what? These are leather. Might as well grab them. Can drink some rum. Let's have a drink. Somewhat conflicted about the healer protection add-on. It's the one responsible for the automated messages. Unfortunately, the majority simply pay no attention to it. Let's try to avoid silence if we can here. Okay, the hunter is on the other side of the room, that's good. Usually the way you're hit by silence is that one of the DPS is going to get overzealous and draw aggro. Really, none of the two shamans managed to interrupt this one. Oh, there's a bubble. He is a paladin after all. And there's the commander's crest. Someone leveled up too. Someone mentioned that this sparkling helmet was associated with the warrior room. But that was in a previous group. Oh, we won that. So wait a minute. Does the other salmon also have this? Where is he? There's the silence. Just dual wielding. Which shouldn't be possible normally, right? Can a shaman dual wield? I'm pretty sure that was a talent added in a later expansion. Definitely not in Classic. They could definitely dual wield at level 70. So maybe it was the Burning Crusade. And a Scroll of Strength. Could cast this on the shaman. Yeah. This is Odo the Blind Watcher. Need our Sunfire rune. Not that we're gonna use it in a party setting though. The damage is not bad, but it simply costs way too much mana. We'll stick to casting Wrath, which costs no mana. Probably the best part about the Druid class, especially in this season of Discovery. Forsaken skills. The way these are meant to work makes me believe that at some point you had your casting abilities tied to a skill similarly to how the weapons would function. Because you would you can be hit, for example, by Forsaken skill Holy or Arcane, which reduces your skill Yeah, this is the mace skill, which would be pretty terrible though, since they both use maces. Wait, really another? Two stamina, 3 strength. I'd probably sell this one. I'm pretty sure a warrior would love to have it. Level 17. And I just realized something. If you can see the emerald ring power, he is still 5, meaning that it probably doesn't climb higher than 5. We've been using lots of these spells. Power of the Moon is also pretty straightforward. Maybe we're meant to balance everything at 5. Easy to pull the ones above. He did well. The shaman really knows what he's doing. And I guess I could say the same about the other members. But having a tank that can guide you through the dungeon and not make mistakes, it just makes the run significantly smoother. Because usually he's the first one having to either respond to danger or set the path for the group. Where did this one come from? Can cast just one more here. Just 4 enemies, we can deal with that. These delusions are going to disappear as long as you hit. I mean, even if you hit them just once, maybe the damage does not matter. I think I forgot what's next. Is it the warg? No, wait. It's the wolf. It's the wolf in the library. And then we have the blue void walkers. There he is. Remove that toxin.
Who dares interfere with the sons of Aragal?
Someone grabbing the book. Decent pair of boots. We got the grizzled boots. Replaced our previous pair. 7 stamina, 2 strength. I think even a warrior will want to use these. Probably a shaman as well. Not that many good pieces at this level. I know there is one from the Wailing Caverns. It's one of the Serpent Lords. They dropped some mail boots. But yeah, I believe other than that, these grizzled boots are probably your best bet. Even for male users. Because they're essentially guaranteed. All you need to do is remember not... well... remember just to pick up the book. Should I be focusing on the elite? Yeah. The Lupin Horror. The Wavering Wheel. He was attacking the wrong shaman. This is the Feline Mantle. 10 points of intellect. I mean, I think it's much better than what we have. I guess the priest will probably need it as well, but it's a cloth piece after all. Both of them. Serve. Let's quickly drink. They're attacking the hunter. No, they're attacking... okay. The one they should be.
Release your rage.
And that's the Belt of Aragal, which we picked up on the second run we did. It's all good though. I think that's enough of Shadowfang Keep. Grabbing the robes would be a good idea too. This Bard's Tunic is not the best item, but then again, we may have better options. Maybe from Razor and Crawl. Can't remember. Is there a robe that drops in there? There's definitely something in Scarlet Monastery, but that's gonna have to wait. Maybe 10 levels. I'm gonna pass this belt. Who won it? Was it the priest? Probably the priest. What happened to the feline mantle, though? I guess nobody won it. Wait, so the priest greeted. We press need. One of the shamans... What? Oh, the shaman needed, but we won anyway. Let's apply this one. Lost 3 points of stamina. We gained agility, spirit, 4 points of intellect. I'm happy with that trade. Everyone left. Before we end the video, let's attempt to balance the power one more time for the idol. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to figure it out and report whatever results I get. Right, so let's try shifting once again. The mage wants an invite. And I just realized right now, he still has the Discoverer's Delight. We do not. Maybe it doesn't work past level 25? Who knows? Is everything all right? No idea what the mage wanted. Perhaps he thought he was getting invited to another group. Well, we're done now. So, gonna go ahead and leave. Skill of 154. So I wonder, it does display one single instance of the Power of the Wild. We do not get another point when we shapeshift. What do I need to do? Do I need to kill an enemy? Let's try it here. No, that did not work. Then what? Try cat form? No. We somehow gained one of these wild powers. Can't remember what we did though. Slaying enemies after they were afflicted by Moonfire was straightforward. Using healing spells was also straightforward. Inventory is full. Oh wait, we just gained one. Okay, I'm getting confused. So if I shift out of bear form, and then again... No, we did not gain a power of the wild. Nope. And we're out of mana again. So what is the problem here? Is it random? Let's try... Yeah, now we gained one more. So maybe we need to shift 5 or maybe 10 times. Well, these drinks are not exactly expensive. Meaning a little gnome, level 25. Need to resist the urge. Alright, I need to wrap up this video. Almost there, we only need one. Let's drink some nectar. Should probably get it now. I don't know, this idol was kind of pointless. The whole idea of balancing the powers, especially if they cap at 5. $264 damage, and that was just a normal backstab crit. I wonder if the druid will actually learn something similar to ambush. Let's try shifting again. So now we have 5 of each. Should be working, right? The power of balance. And what did we get? Lacerate. Really? We can lacerate a target. They're gonna bleed for 42 damage over 15 seconds, plus 15%. Wait, what? What weapon damage? Causes a high amount of threat. Stacks up to 5 times. Wait a minute. So this is a bear form ability? Okay, let's try this one. Requires bear form or dire bear form. I don't understand the weapon damage part, honestly. And as a bear, you really don't have one. High amount of threat, stacks up to 5 times. I mean, sure, at least we got something. So this is a Briar Thorn. I'm going to just pick up the Earth Root. Let's replace Lacerate with Sunfire, since we are not feral yet. Any day now. All we need to do is visit a trainer, pay a single gold piece. Unless they change that. Wait, where's the herb that I want? Yep, right here. So we're not level 26 yet. All the same, let's teleport to Moonglade. That was the hunter. I think the shaman was behind him. We're going to run to the Shrine of Remulus. Let's cross the bridge here. Perfect opportunity to take a single sip of coffee. Wait, who is this?
What brings you here?
Just a warden. There's 2 more. In case anyone gets any funny ideas. Then again, a rogue or a feral druid could probably kill anyone they wanted. There are not that many guards. Isn't this a shrine? No. Yeah. So we have the pendant of the sea lion. Do I need to speak? No, the keeper is just going to greet us. We need to return to Dendrit. You know what? Let's cast Teleport again. Wait, we can't. Faster than walking, right?
How may I help?
Can probably craft with these. The herbs we're gonna keep.
Alone light your path.
Can make some bandages. Sell everything else on the auction house.
Greetings. May the stars guide you.
So Dendrite is going to congratulate us, and about the aquatic form, we need to show the pendant to Turak Rune Totem. There's even a reward. What was that? Was it a belt? 2 points of stamina, 2 points of intellect. It's a bit late for that. Maybe this was a good item to have at level 16 that the quest is, but at the same time, there's really no reason to travel all around the world and complete this aquatic form quest. You're not gonna need it. So, disabled Healbot. And let's run to the Elder Rise, after which we can finally end this recording. Not the most exciting episode, but I guess we completed pretty much everything we set out to do. Even got a new ability. The one I'm truly curious about is what we can possibly get from that goblin that required 3 different items. He was in Ratchet. But was that an offer you can't refuse? And look at that, there's something else from Enora. We need to loot a handful of shifting scales from old Serikis. Yeah, this is the boss underwater, under the temple. So before we have these scales, we cannot start the quest. We need greater magic essence, small glimmering shards, 5 gold pieces. So what exactly are we going to gain from this? Who knows? Should I be trying to do Black Fathom Deeps? I feel we don't have the gear for it though.
Ah, I've been expecting you. May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Really close to leveling. Unfortunately, no abilities for us. And there's no quest we can do. Maybe we can go back to the Barrens? I guess in the next episode, we can complete the quest that is on the coast where the pirates are. And at 25, maybe 26, we could go after the Harpies in Stone Talon Mountains. A few more quests there. There was one about some pine cones, I remember, around the lake. There are a few further north. What was the area called? The Stone Talon Peak. We may not want to go there though. I'm willing to bet there's a lot of Alliance players, especially since they do have a flight path there. I think it's best if we avoid it. Either way, this is the perfect place to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next part. No idea what we're gonna be doing though.